All right. All right, here we are. Here we are. We are back. Welcome to another episode. Another episode of From Fry Can to Financial Freedom. All right. How's everybody doing today? We are back with another, another indicator. No, another episode. It's going to be called Stock Indicator that will set all of us free. Man, I've been really studying this for the last week. I've been really looking at this, and what I have found is this indicator. I'm telling you, this indicator is the most important indicator in my opinion. In my opinion, that will change the game for anybody. That will absolutely change the game. So that's what we're going to talk to. Look, we're going to educate ourselves. We're going to read about it. We're going to understand it. And I'm going to show you who else pays attention to this indicator. All right. So stock market indicator that will free us all. And that stock market indicator is called volume. All right, we are in the building. Let's go. From Fry Can to Financial Freedom, baby. Let's go. All right. Here we go. So, the stock market indicator that I am talking about is volume. I don't know if you've never traded, or if you've never invested, you probably don't know what it is. But this one, I'm telling you, this indicator is going to be called volume. All right. Yes, sir. So let's get into it. Let's jump into it. Okay. So what's volume? Okay. What's volume? What does it mean? What is the definition? You know us. We got to figure out and we got to understand exactly what it is. Okay. Volume. Here it is. This is the definition right here. It says volume is the number of shares of a security traded during a period of time. Okay. So the volume is going to be, like if you look on a chart or if you look on a stock, it's going to be the number. It's easy. It's just what it says. It's the number of shares, the number of shares that people buy and sell throughout a period of time, throughout that day, throughout that month, throughout that week, any period of time. Volume is going to be the number of shares that are traded, that are bought and sold. Easy, right? Okay, so if you think about volume, you think about who and how many people and basically how much money is really being put into a specific stock. Okay. So, why is this important? That's the deal. That's what we need to understand. Okay. Why is this important? Again, another article and another point, a bullet point on why this is so important. Okay. So check this out right here. It says what volume really means and why it matters more than price. All right. So check this out. Read with me. It says, think of volume like the fuel in a car. Okay. It says the car might look fancy, but without gas, it's not going anywhere. Stock prices work the same way. Okay. So when a stock moves up on high volume, it means a lot of people are buying with real conviction. Okay. When it moves up on low volume, it's like a car running on fumes. It's not going to go far. Okay. So if you read here, it says volume shows us three crucial things that price alone never can. Okay. First, it reveals the true strength behind any price move. Okay. The second, it confirms whether a stock breaks out and just goes to the moon. A breakout is real or it's fake. Lastly, it warns us when the trend is about to reverse. Like if a stock is going one way and it's fixing to violently go the other way. Okay. No matter if it's going down or up, or it doesn't matter. Okay. If it's going one way and it's fixing to absolutely turn, it gives you the confirmation right there if it's fixing to switch and go the opposite direction. So that is volume in itself right there. That's why it's so important. It's because the smart money, meaning and when I say smart money, that's going to be a whole nother conversation. That's what on Wall Street, not to get off subject, but that's what they call the people the institutions and the people that have millions and millions of dollars that trade stocks that are in the stock market. They call them smart money. And then they call us, I don't even like saying this word, but I'm going to say it. They call us dumb money. So why do they call us dumb money? Because we are retail traders. A retail trader is somebody, an everyday, normal trader like me, you, anybody. We are retail traders. 9 to 5 people, just regular, normal, everyday people. They call us retail traders, AKA dumb money. Why? Because we usually buy off of emotion, and we usually use our emotions, and we usually are buying. We'll hear about a stock from somebody at work, and it'll be like, "Man, did you hear about such and such? Did you hear about Apple was going up?" And then here we go. We go like, "Man, I got $100. I'm fixing to buy me a couple. And you jump in. Oh yeah, you jump in and it was like, oh, I got me some Apple. No. So the thing about that is, we usually buy when the stock has absolutely peaked and ready to go the other direction, right? So that's why they call us dumb money. So not that we're dumb people, but we trade and we invest with our emotions instead of trading with the technicals and with volume and with what it is actually doing. And instead, we need to be following the smart money. We need to be following the people, the money that have inside information, have the inside, or I don't want to use the word insider trading, but insider trading. So that's what. So lastly, check this out. I want to show you an example. All right. So I want to end it by just kind of showing you an example of volume. Okay. So look, if you jump in here, it's kind of hard to see, but I am going to blow this up. There we go. Right there. All right. So this is going to be the stock Disney. Okay. So if you look right in here, if you can see where my cursor is and where it's going on, this part in here is what we call volume. Okay. So this is where I kind of talked about this. I touched on this a little bit lastly in my last episode, but right, if you see my cursor right here in this area, that's volume. Okay. So if you look right in here, you'll see the red bars and green bars. Okay. So if I bring my cursor over here, if you can see it, let me see if I can stretch that out a little bit. There we go. All right, let me see if I can stretch that out a little bit right there. Okay, so you'll see numbers that says, 10, 20, 30, 40, and you can't really see the 50, but the 50 is the halfway mark, okay? So it goes all the way to 100. So anyway, long story short, so if you look at this volume right here, if you see spikes like of this right here, so right there, that represents 35 million people right there. That is, when you see huge spikes like this, that is basically indicating that there is institutional money. So yes, that is huge money. Okay. When you see things like this, you see, I think if you look right here, there's another green bar. That's going to be a huge spike. That's volume. Okay. Those are people. But the message and what I want y'all to see and what I want y'all to practice on, and I want y'all to pull up any stock, whatever platform that you're going to use. You can go on Robinhood. You can go on Webull, which we talked about on my last episode. You can even use Yahoo Finance. Jump on Yahoo Finance and you can just type in any stock. Okay, type in Apple, type in any stock, and then when you go to that chart, you're going to pull up a chart, and it's going to be a candle chart like these are right here. All right, you'll use candles, and then it'll have a spot where it'll say indicators. Okay, it'll give you a little an option where you can pull up indicators, and you type in volume. Okay, you put in volume, and when it does, it'll bring you, you'll see these little bars right here. And so what I want everybody to do, this is what I want everybody to check out in the homework assignment that I want y'all to take a look at, is when you jump on it and pull up any stock, I want you to look at volume, and I want you to see, wow, either if there is a lot of people or if the volume is very high or it's very low. Okay. So again, if you look at here, this was just an example. I just wanted y'all to see, this is kind of Disney. I just wanted y'all to see. If I scroll out right there, look at this volume. Look, this is going to be for the last, these are for the last 5 years. This stock, this is Disney, and this is for the last 5 years. And if you go back through the last 5 years, you'll see, look at the green bars right there. Look at that one. That one's going to be the highest. That is institutional money right there, Jack. And when you see institutional money, if I can go straight up, look what it does. This stock absolutely, look how much it absolutely pushes that stock up. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Volume is the most important indicator in the stock market. So if again, just look at it. Look, I mean, there's volume here. You'll see spikes. And on the flip side, you'll see people selling, which is going to be red bars. And you're going to see huge spikes in selling. And when you see huge spikes like that, guess what? If you go up here and look at the stock, guess what? Here she goes down. So, yes. To wrap it up, that is what I wanted us. That's the first indicator that I wanted my community to start at. That is the most important. If you don't use anything else, you have to use volume. Okay, so that's going to be the most important indicator that I want us to take a look at, and I want you to practice on. Pull up any stock. I want y'all to pull up any stock, and I want y'all to check it out and to look at volume. Okay, look at volume. Volume is the most important. And I want you to pull up a stock, and I want you to just look at chart after stock and start and see the spikes in volume, the buying, the selling, all of it. All right. So, man, that one was a good one. That's a good episode, man. So I just wanted y'all to take a look at it. And this is where we're going to start. We're building a foundation on how we're going to start looking at these stocks. Okay. So this is your boy from Frank Hand to Financial Freedom. Man, like and subscribe. Man. If this helps, if this was interesting, if you maybe got something out of this, hit that thumbs up button for me so we can get bigger, so we can grow as a community, and so we can start making money and maybe leave our 9 to 5. You never know. So, man, I like it, man. That's volume. Okay? Check it out. Study it. Look at it. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it next episode. We'll be back with another indicator. All right? This is your boy, man, from Frank Hand to Financial Freedom. Low trade. I'm out.